Hey, it's been a while since I've done a little video update. We got some work to do. Not on this car right now, but that'll be happening later. I'm a little stuffy today, but I'm in the middle of painting the house, trying to get the house painted, and my lawnmower's fucked up. We hit something with the deck, and now the blade's bent. So... we got this deal up here. This is where it usually sits that we're going to use to raise that up. We got like a 4x4 up there across 3 rafters. I eventually would like to nail some like bunch of 2x6s down there and go like the length. Because you see they have these little pinch things in there. This doesn't support a whole hell of a lot of weight, right? Yeah, they're in there. I'm a little stuffy today. But it's good for lifting up lawnmowers, although it's like a 2-ton or a 3-ton hoist. The metal plates for the bottom of this, for the A7, are on their way. The bottom plates I had to remove. They were jacked up when I changed the oil. I didn't put them back. So, got aluminum ones coming. Gonna modify those a little bit. This has been parked in the front driveway for temporarily and brought back. It still has the winter dust on it. It is still got the battery tender on it. I need to wash this and take this for a drive. I'd take this in today to get the lawnmower blades if it weren't for the fact it would just add to the work, and this has to be moved to get the lawnmower in here. But it's always something. It's always something. I'm trying to edge the house so we can spray. But first things first. Oh, gotta back this out. I haven't done any videos with this car. It's actually a really neat car. Got the Lamborghini Audi freaking key fob. I mean, that flipping out automatically is neat, but I want to disable that. Because that motor is going to go out eventually. I need to get a VCDMS or VCDS. I always forget the acronym. Tuner. It is a very amazing car, with the exception of the fact you can't. There's blind spots from hell. But I just haven't mounted any GoPros in this. I don't beat on it, although it's fast as shit. So I don't know. I'll think of something. I just haven't made any real life videos in a while. But here's this bitch. This old Bowers made by MTD. Before lifting this up, here's a little pro tip here. These gas cans, which is, oh my God, almost empty, have little vents in the top. You put some like a little electrical tape over that. Speaking of which, I need to fill these gas cans. I'm just not sure if I want to. I'm not sure if I want to throw a bunch of gas cans in the back of my Audi or not. And there she's up in the air. It's basically out of gas, so I'm safe to tip it up this far, thankfully. See, it comes in handy. I'm not lifting it off the ground. Looks like I got some fuzz growing in there. Like I need to, got some cleaning to do when I put this back together. But right there, there's the damage. That got curled over. As you can see, it's supposed to be like that, but this is bent over something crazy. Plus this one is damaged too. That got hit. So, God, that's broke on both sides. And also that pulley is dragging for that for that blade. And I also got to go in and get some cotter keys because I got a paper, I don't know if you can see it, I got a paper clip in here holding that pin in. I can't find my cotter keys. Cotter pins. Yeah, one of these may be reverse thread. I've had this deck completely off because I replaced one of these. I replaced this spindle. It's been a while. The ignition's off. So, turn the PTO on. That should keep, well, never mind, I guess. I guess the engine turns over too easy, so that ain't gonna happen. Oh, I guess I just got to, I don't think either of these are reverse thread. I don't think they are. But we'll find out. Probably the first time I'm going to be using this impact socket set. 48 piece. Got this at Lowe's. It's Craftsman now. These are amazing. It's always good to have a good set of Craftsman sockets, impact sockets. And there we go. She's 15/16. The trick is, unless you remember, just, it's easier to use a impact gun, but just tap it, right? Tap it. Make sure it's loose, right? And like hold this with a glove on. Make sure the ignition's off. I don't know if there's a way for me to record this or not. One of the few things I actually bought at Harbor Freight in my painter's clothes. Okay. Ignition is off. Do not want this fucker firing up on you. Okay, we're gonna try the reverse option first. You can damage these, right? And that one is not reverse threaded. Which means this one probably isn't. Which is not, but the spindle's spinning. So, there we are. Locked the PTO on, which all that does is it tightens this belt right here. Probably just leave that like that. And then so you don't lose these fucking things. Yeah, that one's a lot cleaner. I've got a new bolt because I reused this bolt when but I don't know if you can see that. Oh my God, okay. This side is split. This is the one I didn't even know was bad. That side is split. They must have split over here too, because that's broken off, and then this is bent over. Yeah, we are going to be replacing these. Can't remember if it goes on like this or like this. It's like that. It's where the bowl is upside down. But if this gives you any idea, and then how bad bent this is, Jesus Christ. What happened was, we got some old side piece of cement out in our front yard where we had a tree freaking removed, and part of the cement up has worked its way up. I had the deck all the way down, and I was going over it, making sure it's smoothed out because we're going to seed it eventually. And when I was backing up, the deck hit that raised concrete and knocked that pin out loose, dropped the deck, and the blades fucking like into the freaking cement. Now, I just thought to myself, well, okay, I'll just temporarily pin this up, so this is where it's working and everything will be good. And it seemed to be. And then I was mowing the lawn last week. I'm going down the ditch. We usually mow the ditch with this mower. It's leaving ruts in the yard, in the ditch. So I'm like, well, shit. But there we go. Probably spin the car around. Probably throw the gas cans in the car. I don't want to do it, but I need to fill up the gas cans. Hot diggity damn. And there we go. Not a fan of that. But gonna have to lock up the house, drive into town. Freaking get that shit quick. Okay, as you can see, the house needs to be painted. We're gonna go to Mankey's, which is a implement like for lawnmowers. I'm not going to Lowe's for this shit. A little bit of a tip: if you have a place that specializes, like all it does is lawnmowers, weed eaters, shit like that, they're gonna probably have it. So we're gonna go there first, and hopefully they have it. $310 horsepower. Woo! And that was about half throttle. Take it out of sport mode. Yeah, that's half throttle. 0 to 60. Leaving out in the country. We're on the back roads. Got my little Jeep duck. Somebody ducked my Jeep with. And I never noticed this, but those are LEDs. They're blinky because of the refresh rate of the camera. Yeah, this is all-wheel drive. This is supposed to be, I was gonna buy an A4, ended up with this, because the A4 I went to look at, somebody had rolled in the ditch or some shit. Because for an all, winter, all year-round car, the Mercury is supposed to still be the summer car, but I had to move this to get the lawnmower in there, and I just really love this fucking car, man. It's like, if I won the lottery, I'd probably have like a new RS7, man. I mean, I can't think of a car I'd rather own than one of these fucking things. They're fucking amazing in every fucking way. Now, if I was a billionaire, I'd probably have an RS7, and then I'd probably have like an A8 for traveling in, because, well, a little more comfortable. But yep, we're taking the back way in. Hopefully, they have the shit. But yeah, this is the replacement for the Jeep, so I kept that, stuck it up there. So okay, Mankey's didn't have them because they're all Toro. I'll tell you what, if I ever get a new mower, it might be one of those, because we're over at Lowell's. They did have one. They have them, but I need two. They sell them in packs of 3 for like a really wide mower. It's complete bullshit, but I got them there. I also got the cotter pins and stuff. I'm gonna go over in this stable and 2-stroke treatment because I freaking forgot to bring that. But whenever I'm at the, whenever they have these toy cars and stuff, you know, on the shelves, I always look for my Mustang, which they never have, and guess what they had? Oh, it's a wind-up. It's a wind-up. They had a silver A7. They had this car. Isn't that freaking cool? That is cool. Alright. This pisses me off, but I mean, that'll work. These aren't quite the exact blades, but they'll work, right? These are for like a 54, right? They're supposed to be 2. This is what, a 36? I think it says on here somewhere. 38. 38. So I'm supposed to have 2. There's fucking 3. Yeah, this is for a 54-inch deck. So there's 3 of them. They didn't sell these in packs of 2. So I'll just leave the one with the sticker on here as a spare. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. You just can't win. And I honestly am having a hard time believing that, I guess, Mankey's is like Toro only, right? Is like Toro only, which means if I ever get to where I actually have to replace this mower, actually before I put these on here, gotta go find a broom or something and sweep that up. And it doesn't really matter how you put these on, because they're not geared. So when you disconnect it, they're going to spin at different rates and stop. They're not synced. One thing you want to really make sure of, though, before you they're the right length, but they don't overlap. What the fuck? They're the same length as these. Did these not overlap? Oh my god. Well, there's not much I can freaking do about that, is there? So, yeah, and these aren't designed in a way that where if they were a little bit longer, they wouldn't hit each other either. Usually the tips have they're bent like this a little bit on the end, so they pass each other. Doesn't make for very even mowing, but it works. Shit, maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe they'll blow the grass into each other. We'll see. I'll do a little test run in the ditch. And I know before anybody says anything, you should unplug the spark plug wire on this before doing this shit, right? But first of all, I'm not 100% sure where the hell it is on this motor. Probably on the top somewhere. If you got a push mower that's like under here, where you got the lever that you hold down, or if you flip it on its side and that could be up, oh yeah, by all means. If I was doing this on the push mower, because you flip it over, that latch lever can be engaged, I would unplug this. I would unplug the fucking spark plug so it can't fire. Anything two-stroke. I mean, anything two-stroke with a magneto. Oh hell yes, you unplug the spark plug. Something two-stroke like this with an electric starter and an actual ignition switch. The key's sitting over there. It's not gonna fire. It's not gonna start. It just can't. No matter how fast I spin this, even though these aren't engaged now, these aren't turning the motor anyway, with the key off, you are not going to prop start a lawnmower. So. There we go, they're on. Go find a broom and a shovel quick. And I'm actually getting kind of tired of this shit, like not being able to get the correct things, because it is right there on the edge, man. So fuck if I know. Not being able to get stuff for things, you know, nowadays. And something like this isn't really something you can buy on the internet. It has to be the right part. You can't just go by what they say. It's neutral. Although for some reason the brake's off and it's in neutral. For some reason it doesn't want to roll. There we go. That's why I've been having to make a whole lot of videos, because I am busy. I'm a busy beaver. There it is. So I had to get the belt to break loose. Ah, shit, I forgot to do something. Got to replace that cotter pin, that cotter key that's in there. There, that's what's supposed to be in there. Is these goddamn things. Huh. That side's already got one. Oh, we can lower this. Click is up, now click is down. Yeah, this chain is a little too long for how high up it is, but what are you going to do? This little strap, store up here. Okay. Then stow this. I hook it on the handle of my toolbox. There we go. And we got a bolt. Oops. A bolt over here. Or actually a finishing screw, like a deck screw, that I tie it to. There we are. It's out of the way. I'm probably about to empty another gas can, although I just, Jesus. Although I just filled up 3 of them. Okay, let's go see if this leaves a freaking strip down the middle when I mow on it with it. You'd be so pissed, man. did some half-ass mowing. I half-ass mowed the yard with it. No trimming, no small mower, no weed eater. So, you know, the edges look like shit, but I did the whole yard quick just to get it done. And I'm not seeing strips like this. I mean, I just mowed the grass. Maybe I'll see it when it blows out or whatever. I don't know, but I'm not seeing anything. Maybe the curve blows the grass around enough that it gets it. I don't know if anybody knows, but I swear that ain't right. I'm not really noticing anything. I'll know tomorrow when I look out the window and, you know, the wind and the breeze and the grass clippings have dissipated. I'll know for sure. But it seems to be working, I guess. So I gotta pick up these tools and finish painting or trimming. Go back to trimming. We had our house sided, but the stucco and the cement parts we didn't have sided. We're painting that to match because it would have been like another 20 grand to side all that. It would have been incredibly expensive. Plus, to replace the last few windows that don't need to be done, but they should be, but they don't need to be. They're in okay shape, right? They're just old and wood. It would have been another probably 10, 15 grand. So it would have added over 30,000. It would have added probably $20,000, $30,000 to the price, and it was already over 40. So, you know, we're painting that. We're just going to paint everything doesn't have steel siding on it, which is just the ground level front, back, and side, the back and sides, right? That's it of the house. Everything, the whole front and the whole upstairs is all sided, new soffits, everything. And then in a few years, we'll probably have the last few windows done, and then the outside of the house will be finished, minus groundwork. Oh God, we got so much landscaping and shit to do. That's why I'm not making that's why I'm not making a lot of videos, because we got all this shit going on, right? And then this took up half the day. I haven't done anything like this in so long. I figured it would just be a good excuse to do it. All kinds of ladders. But until then, thanks for watching. This has been a little bit of an update video. So hopefully everything goes smoothly and we get this freaking done. Later.